Hi. Hi. Welcome back. My voice is gone. I just came back from Gasparilla. You know, I should probably be sleeping after that 4-hour drive. On the way up, I was listening to, a lot of it was singing, but some of it was like podcasts and self-help, but a lot of it was like singing. I feel like I went through like a whole emotional thing on that drive here. It went from like, I was like singing Tate McRae's new song, and I was like, we can outlive it. And then somehow it transitioned to like, I don't know what happened, but that trip took a whole nother direction. The last 20 minutes of the drive, I found this YouTuber. His name is So Me Unfiltered Guy. So Me Unfiltered Guy. Unfortunately, it motivated me. Fuck. I wanted to be a lazy piece of tonight. I just wanted to go home and sleep. Now here I am, recording. You think I wanted to be here right now? No, I didn't. But his video motivated me. Don't ask me about that accent change. I don't know. I'm running on a bit of Delulu right now. I've had this podcast written down for a second now, and I haven't gotten around to filming it, and watching the video from that account really put things back into perspective for me. Long story short, I have no motivation to be sitting here doing this. But then I was like, oh my God, maybe I should do what I say. And when you don't have motivation, do it. What have I said before? You don't need the motivation to do it. You just gotta do it. You say you're gonna do it, you're gonna do it, whether you have the motivation or not. And I have no motivation to do this, but I set up my light and I put my low budget 2 pillows as a tripod. So this episode is called Start Before You're Ready. And before I start, I actually wrote this poem a week ago in the gym. It came out of nowhere. I don't know. I was in between sets and all of a sudden, next thing you know, I became Shakespeare. Yeah, it's called A Random Monday, so here we go. I think there's something special about randomly deciding on some ordinary day to make the biggest change of your life. Monday. Nothing special. In fact, arguably the worst day of the week. The day of the week when we have to wait another 5 days for the weekend. So back to work, back to school, back to reality. Deciding to change your life with no motivation, no special occasion, not in close sight of a weekend. Something about it is special. Maybe it proves that we really are in control of our lives, that we really have the ability to do whatever we please, whatever we want, that we make up these false perceptions of when we're allowed or should be happy. Waiting for New Year's to make new goals, wait for the weekend to enjoy our lives, wait for our birthdays to treat ourselves, wait for holidays to make time for our families. I mean, that's a lot of waiting when all of that could be done on Random Monday. I believe we create these special days to give us reasons to wait to live our lives. Why wait to be happy? Well, I'll start tomorrow, I'll start tomorrow, I'll start tomorrow, and the cycle repeats. Why not start when we're at our lowest motivation? Literally, why not? Respectfully, grab life by the fucking balls and change your life on a random, ordinary day. Sometimes your body knows the answer more than your head. Maybe following your impulse is the answer. Maybe your heart does know. Maybe that gut feeling is right. It truly takes 7 seconds to change your life. 7 seconds of courage, of bravery, of trust. Yeah. I don't know, something overcame me, and yeah, it really goes with today's episode, which is start before you're ready. Basically, start on a random day. Today is Sunday. I did not plan on doing this. I did not plan on filming today. In fact, I planned on going home and sleeping and doing nothing and doom scrolling on TikTok. And then I watched the video and I got motivated. And I was like, wait, oh, no, damn. But also, I don't need the motivation to do this. If I say I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. So I'm doing it. So let's get into the episode. Start before you're ready. Let's be real. When is it ever the perfect time to start? We all know, even when everything does align, it's still not the perfect time. It's still never the perfect time, even when it is the perfect time. It's not. There's no perfect time. So stop waiting for the perfect time. You're never gonna get there if you don't just start. I believe the only way to learn is to try. And to try is to do. And to do is to start. Bada bing, bada boom. Bada bing, bada boom. To know what you're doing is to just go out there and do it. You're gonna just wait until you magically know what you're doing. No, I wish that worked. Trust me, I wish it worked. We all have to start somewhere. If we sit and we wait for the Goldilocks rhythm of life to get going, then strap in, because it is going to be a very, very long wait. Next thing you'll know, your life has moved on without you. And that's scary. You don't want to wake up one day and look back like, oh my God, hold on, where did all this time go? Like 5 years ago was yesterday. That's crazy. Where did all this time go? You don't want to look back and see how your life has moved on dramatically without you. One thing that motivates me is looking back at this time, seeing all the potential that I have be hidden because I was too scared to start, because I was too scared to just try. I really do believe this, and this was in the video that I was watching. Why not you? Why not me? Why not me? Why not you? Why not that person? Why not them? Why not? There's no reason why I can't get exactly what I want out of this life. It takes somebody who is willing to do the hard work. Filming this really isn't that hard. What was hard was getting the motivation to sit down and to film. That was the hard work. The hard work is actually just starting it. And I think we convince ourselves that the work is so hard that like we need to be rocket scientists to get it done. I don't know about you, but sometimes I end up doing it and then I kind of shit on myself for not doing it earlier or sooner, because I'm like, wow, that was easier than I built it up to be. And now I'm upset that I didn't do this before and I wasted all this time when I could have just done this. And then I'll shit on myself for actually starting it. And it's just like this ongoing cycle, but at least I did it and at least I started it. We all have something unique and special to share. I want to be able to look back at my life and be content knowing I tried. The most that we can do in this life is try. Whatever is in our control, take the reins and go. Whatever is out of our control, let it blow off your shoulder. It is out of our control. I feel like for me, I verbalize how I feel and I know the logical answer, but I can never truly digest it. If it is not in our control, it is not in our control. So why are you stressing about it? I started this podcast for me and I am learning as I go. And I started from absolutely not knowing anything. I just started randomly one day too. I can say, hey, I have a podcast now. I have people that come up to me and have said very beautiful things about some of the videos that I've posted and content that I've talked about. And I never even imagined that from the beginning. I made this for myself, but to see how it has helped some people and to hear any message at all from you guys is beautiful. I never imagined that. Getting the smallest taste of what hard work does, that's your motivation. If you don't get to your goal, at least you can go to sleep knowing wholeheartedly you tried everything. If you're gonna try something, you put everything into it. If you really believe in an idea, if you really believe in a business, if you really believe in yourself, and you should go for it. Something I read in Green Lights by Matthew McConaughey, he doesn't try. He doesn't just put one foot in, one foot out. He wants to try something, then he's going to put 110% in. And if it doesn't work out, you can leave knowing that you tried. That is the most that you can do, because now you don't have to look back and be like, you know what, I really do believe I would have killed at that. I would have been so good at stand-up comedy. I would have been so good at stand-up comedy if I just tried. But I was so scared to do it. And then you look back, wow, I think I'm gonna sign up for a stand-up comedy class after this. You don't wanna look back and be like, I would have killed at this. And then realized that you didn't give yourself a fair shot. You stopped trying. You put in 50%, 70%, 80%. You didn't put in 110% and tried. Really believe in yourself. If you want something, really go for it. So you can at least sleep at night. Do you want to sleep at night and know that at least I tried? At least I gave it my all. Shoot for the moon and get the stars. Shoot for the moon and reach the stars. Shoot for the moon and reach the stars. I think that's it. And if it's not it, you know what I'm trying to say. If you put 120% of effort into it, you're gonna come out the other end with so much more than you started with. And you'll never know if you don't give it your all. Put everything into it so you'll never have to look back and wonder. I see all the potential inside of me and I hold myself accountable. That I hold myself up to a standard that I don't wanna let down because I see the potential and it comes out of a place of self-love. It shouldn't be a punishment. It should be, I believe in myself this much, so I'm gonna push myself because I know I can. And because I know that I have the talent and I know that I have the brains and I know that I have Wow, look at me. I'm like hyping myself up here, but that's what we all should do. Which leads me to love yourself like your life depends on it, because it does. No one else can love you the way that you love yourself. No one can make you happy but you. The truth is, you can come up with a million excuses as to why you can't start or you shouldn't start. Like, I'm not good enough, I'm not talented enough. I mean, hundreds of people have done exactly what I'm doing or what I've talked about, and so why should I share what I want to share? Because people have already talked about this. I'm not special, I'm not pretty enough, and the list goes on. And even when you get to that point of what you thought you were waiting for, there's something else. It's a deeper meaning than what you're waiting for. You just don't believe in yourself that much. You don't really love yourself enough. You don't really trust yourself. 7 seconds. 7 seconds of courage, of bravery, of trust. I randomly decided to start this podcast. I didn't let myself think about it. I just pulled out a camera and I started filming. The next thing I know, here I am. You need to rip off the band-aid and you need to just start. Do you think I had the motivation to do this? I've already said it before. I did not. I wrote this in the little scripty. I said, yeah, no. I was doom scrolling on TikTok and would have stayed there for 3 more hours if I didn't rip off my own band-aid. It is actually embarrassing how hard it is for me to get off my phone. But here I am. Here I am filming, and that's a win. Here I am doing the work. I may not know what I'm doing when it comes to this, but I know a little more than I did when I started. And if I keep going, I'll keep growing. If I don't give up, I'll go further. I'm a statistics person. I sometimes need the science and the numbers to believe what I'm saying is the truth. Not all the time, but a good amount of the time. You think about it, you throw yourself out there enough times and you never give up, is not statistically gonna put you at higher odds of achieving more than just staying safe and consistent where you are now. The important part is there are words written on this page, which has allowed me to film for you guys and have actual content to talk about. It is so easy for ourselves to talk our way out of doing something. Sometimes you just have to believe in yourself and believe you are enough. Everyone starts some way. Your favorite artists, celebrities, writers, poets, anyone. They just started and they went for it and they believed and they tried. And they failed, and they got up, and they kept going. And they failed, and they got up, and they kept going. And they failed, and they got up, and they kept going. They didn't just wake up one day and got there. There's hard work behind all of that. There's trust in themselves. There's love in themselves. There's dedication in themselves. Moral of the story, you can do anything that you want to do. There's no reason why you can't be exactly where you want to be. You want to do something? Don't think about it anymore and just do it. Put the hard work in and do it. That is what's going to separate you, and that is what is going to take you to where you want to go. You are enough. You are enough. Stop thinking and do. Do, fail, let it blow off, and keep going. What is in your control, take control of. What is not of your control, let it go. Let it drift off into the wind. And remember this, we convince ourselves that the work is harder than it actually seems. Remember that. Our brain likes to fool us that the work is so hard that we need to know rocket science, and that's just never the case. Well, I don't know, I guess maybe it is the case for rocket scientists. Filming this is really, I mean, anyone can film, anyone can set up a camera, anyone can talk, anyone can write down things on paper, but not everyone does it. Okay, well, I'm very excited for the next month, and I'm sending all of you guys so much love and light. I believe in every single one of you guys. Every single one of you can do whatever you want. You just gotta do it. And you gotta keep going. Lastly, I'm gonna leave you with this. Your favorite person, celebrity, influencer, actor wasn't ready when they started. That's the secret. We are all the same. No one's on a pedestal. No one's better than you. No, you're not better than anybody else. We are all on the same level. Believe in yourself. All right, I am now going to rest. And now I can rest peacefully knowing that I have the next episode filmed. Love you guys. I'll see you in the next episode. Bye. Oh, also, somebody asked if I could do a makeup tutorial, and I've been asked a few times, and so maybe I'll do it. So let me know if that's like a possibility. Also, give me suggestions. What do you guys want to hear? What do you want me to talk about? Let me know. Okay, I gotta go. Bye.